There are moments in life when uncertainty feels heavy and the future seems unclear, yet it is often in those quiet phases that patience, persistence, and inner strength begin to shape real change. Growth rarely arrives in dramatic bursts. Instead, it builds slowly through consistent effort, silent prayers, personal discipline, and the choices we make when no one is watching. Many people look for sudden transformation, but meaningful progress usually comes through steady steps that gradually open new possibilities over time. What you invest in your skills, mindset, and habits today can create outcomes tomorrow that once felt out of reach. Even when delays or setbacks appear, they are not the end of your story but part of a longer process that strengthens your foundation. Life has a way of aligning opportunities when preparation meets timing, and often the results surprise us when we least expect them. Stay committed to your goals even when progress feels invisible, because unseen effort often carries the most weight in shaping future success. Trust in your journey, but also stay practical. Take action, learn from experience, and remain open to new directions that may come your way. Nothing meaningful is built overnight, and lasting stability is created through consistency rather than impulse. Keep your focus steady, your intentions clear, and your actions aligned with what you want to achieve. Over time, what once felt distant can gradually become your reality, not through luck or shortcuts, but through resilience, awareness, and continued effort in the right direction. Radiant soul, can you feel it? That stirring in your spirit is not your imagination, it is confirmation. God is saying, I am sending an unexpected flow, a transfer that will arrive when the world is sleeping, but your spirit will awaken to it. This is your time. Don't skip. Don't look away. The blessing is so close it can already be felt in the atmosphere. Stay till the end. My beloved child, do not think this message is random. Heaven chose you to hear it at this exact moment, because your time has come. Tonight at 11:59 p.m., while others are unaware, you will stand under an open window of grace. Unexpected money will find you, and it will not be delayed. Believe, receive, and hold on to this truth, because if you open your heart right now, nothing will be able to stop the miracle that is already racing toward you. My beloved child, lean closer now, because the flow of heaven is not finished. Don't skip. Stay till the end, for what is about to be spoken will make your heart tremble with joy. Tonight at 11:59 p.m., something hidden will be revealed. Something delayed will finally be released. It will not come as a trickle, it will come as a flood, filling places in your life that once felt empty. Precious soul, think about the nights you spent in silence, wondering if your prayers were even heard. Tonight, those prayers are being answered in a way that will leave no room for doubt. Stay with me. Don't scroll away, because every moment is carrying a vibration of truth straight from heaven. The angels are writing your name on blessings that were kept aside for this very night. Chosen one. Destiny often knocks when the world least expects it, and heaven has chosen midnight as your moment. At 11:59 p.m., just before the new day begins, the old cycle of lack ends. Don't skip this, because your ears must hear it. Unexpected money, unplanned increase, unimaginable opportunities will shock you with their arrival. This is not just wealth, it is divine alignment. Radiant soul, you may have felt doors closing, people walking away, promises breaking, but tonight is the night God Himself is stepping into your story. Stay till the end, because each second carries a confirmation. Imagine the weight lifting from your chest as you see what you thought was impossible become real before your eyes. Something huge is waiting for you, and it has your name written all over it. My beloved child, heaven's timing is never late. The clock of 11:59 p.m. is not random, it is a signal. Just as the day shifts in that very moment, so will your life shift. Tonight your story changes, your table is set, and your account becomes a testimony. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what God has prepared for you is greater than you ever dreamed. My beloved child, stay with me, because this moment is too sacred to miss. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second of this message is designed to open the eyes of your spirit. Tonight at 11:59 p.m., the heavens will align with your destiny in a way that will shock even those who doubted you. What they never believed possible will happen in plain sight. Precious soul, hear me. There are blessings that were written with your name long ago, but they were locked behind barriers of delay. Tonight those barriers are breaking. Don't scroll, don't move, because your spirit must catch this truth. At 11:59 p.m., when the clock prepares to turn, the chains around your finances, your peace, your future will be shattered. Chosen one, picture this. You wake up, and the numbers in your account no longer reflect your struggle, but reflect heaven's abundance. That is how quickly God moves. Sudden, unexpected, undeniable. Stay till the end, because what is about to arrive is not just money, it is evidence of divine favor, unexpected streams, supernatural deposits, heavenly provision. It will be poured into your life. Radiant soul, God is whispering to you even now, I have seen your labor, I have counted your tears, I have heard your prayers, and now He is answering not with words, but with manifestation. Don't skip this moment, because what He is preparing for you will overflow in ways your hands cannot contain. At 11:59 p.m., the gate opens, and your harvest begins. My beloved child, heaven is not asking you to figure it out, only to believe it. Hold steady in this moment, and give yourself permission to see things differently as time unfolds. What feels uncertain now may soon reveal a clearer direction, and the story you think is fixed may begin to shift in subtle but meaningful ways. There are moments in life that quietly reshape us, not through dramatic declarations, but through gradual understanding and timing we only recognize later. If you've been waiting, working, or hoping, don't underestimate how progress often moves beneath the surface before it becomes visible. Every effort, every thoughtful choice, every time you showed patience instead of giving up, contributes to outcomes you may not yet see. Life has a way of returning value in unexpected forms, often when we least expect it, and in ways that feel aligned rather than forced. So stay open, stay aware, and don't rush past what this phase is teaching you. Even stillness can be productive when it leads to clarity. You may find that what once felt delayed is simply arriving in its own time, shaped by circumstances you couldn't control. Trust the process of unfolding rather than demanding instant answers. As this moment passes into the next, allow yourself to notice what changes internally as much as externally. Sometimes the most important shifts begin within, long before they appear in the outside world. Even the smallest realization can become the turning point that quietly redirects your path, helping you move with more confidence, patience, and understanding as life continues to evolve in ways that often make sense only in hindsight. Let this moment serve as a reminder to breathe, observe, and trust gradual progress without forcing immediate results on your personal journey. Radiant soul, imagine the joy on your face when you see it happen. Unexpected money, supernatural provision, financial surprises arriving with your name engraved upon them. This is not about luck, this is about destiny. Stay till the end, because your story is rewriting itself in real time. At midnight, the old struggles end, and the new abundance begins. My beloved child, take this to heart. Tonight is not ordinary. Heaven has placed a seal upon this date and this hour, and you were chosen to hear this, so you would not miss it. Don't scroll. Stay with me, because when the clock strikes 11:59 p.m., heaven will pour into your life the kind of blessing that cannot be explained, only experienced. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is already on its way. My beloved child, stay right here, because the moment your spirit has been waiting for is drawing closer with every heartbeat. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight at 11:59 p.m., the heavens themselves will prove that your prayers were never wasted. This is not just another night. This is the night your life bends toward abundance in a way you could not imagine. Precious soul, every delay you faced was not a denial. It was preparation. Heaven was arranging the timing so that when the blessing comes, it will not just meet a need. It will overflow into every corner of your life. Don't scroll, because the next few words are stamped with your destiny. The angels have already signed your name onto the scroll of provision, and tonight it is being delivered. Chosen one. Picture the weight you have carried suddenly lifting. Imagine looking at what once looked impossible and seeing it turn into reality before your very eyes. At 11:59 p.m., the unseen will touch the scene. Don't skip this moment, because the change is closer than you think. What was locked is unlocking. What was hidden is surfacing. What was withheld is finally released. Radiant soul, I tell you, there are streams of unexpected money already flowing toward you, not by chance, not by accident, but by divine order. It will arrive in ways that shock you, in forms you never planned, and through doors you didn't even knock on. Stay till the end, because tonight is the signal, the turning point, the evidence that God's hand has never left you. My beloved child, let this truth rest inside you. When the clock touches 11:59 p.m., it will not just be the end of a day, it will be the end of a long season of lack. A new chapter begins, one written with favor, overflow, and blessings too great to count. Don't scroll, don't move, stay right here, because something huge is waiting for you, and this time, nothing can stop it. My beloved child, keep your eyes fixed and your heart open, because what I am about to reveal is only for you. Don't skip. Stay till the end, for the clock of heaven is ticking toward a sacred moment, 11:59 p.m. This is not just a number, not just a time. It is a divine doorway. The moment it arrives, the old cycle collapses, and a new one is born in your favor. Precious soul, imagine the sound of locks breaking. Imagine doors swinging wide. Imagine blessings that were kept out of reach suddenly rushing toward you. Don't scroll, because heaven is whispering right now. I have remembered your name. I have prepared your table. I have chosen this exact night for your breakthrough. At 11:59 p.m., your account will become a testimony. Chosen one. The blessings that are coming are not small. They are abundant, overflowing, uncontainable, unexpected money, supernatural provision, resources you didn't ask for. All of them are aligning with your life right now. Don't move away, because you must receive every word. Heaven has positioned you like a vessel, ready to be filled to the brim. Radiant soul, I see angels holding keys of release, and those keys are being turned tonight. What you thought was over is not over. What you thought was lost is being restored. At 11:59 p.m., the hand of God himself will touch your story, and when he touches it, everything shifts. Stay till the end, because every second draws you closer to the evidence of his promise. My beloved child, hear this clearly. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You were chosen for this moment, and this message reached you as confirmation. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Stay locked in, because when the clock whispers 11:59 p.m., the heavens will shout your name, and your life, your house, your account, will never look the same again. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins tonight. Listen closely for a moment, as if this message is speaking directly to the quiet space inside you, where thoughts usually slow down. There's a reminder here about timing, patience, and the way life often feels like it is shifting even when nothing visible has changed yet. Moments like these can make everything feel more intense, as if you are standing at a threshold between what has already happened and what might unfold next. You may notice memories resurfacing, emotions settling in unexpected ways, or a strange sense of anticipation that something unresolved is finding its shape. Instead of rushing toward conclusions or trying to force meaning onto every feeling, allow yourself to observe it all with a bit of distance. People and situations from the past can feel louder during such phases, but that does not always mean they are returning or changing course. It often simply reflects your own inner processing and growth. What truly matters right now is your clarity, your emotional balance, and the choices you make for yourself moving forward. Let go of the urge to chase certainty in things you cannot control, and focus instead on grounding yourself in what is real and present. Over time, what feels confusing today will settle into understanding, and what feels heavy will gradually loosen its grip. There is no need to look for signs in every detail or attach meaning to every coincidence. Trust that your path unfolds step by step, and peace comes not from prediction, but from acceptance of the present moment as it is. They'll admit it all. How they ignored the signs, how they fought the connection, how they thought they could survive without you. But every attempt to forget you only made them remember you deeper. You'll hear the truth in their breath, not just their words. They'll tell you they felt your absence like a wound that never closed. They'll say, "I finally know what love means." Stay till the end. Don't scroll, because your next chapter is not about revenge. It's about divine restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. And now, child, here's what heaven is whispering. You were never meant to chase love. You were meant to attract it. The pain you felt was preparation. The tears you shed watered the garden of your destiny. They're feeling the weight of that truth now. Their chest pain is the echo of your heartbreak, returning to its source for healing. Soon, everything will balance. When you see them again, you'll recognize the shift, not in their words, but in their energy. They'll be humble, sincere, raw, and you'll realize that everything was written this way for your protection. This is your sign. Stay still, stay calm. Something divine is unfolding for you both. Type Amen to get blessing 11111. My beloved child, don't skip this part. The next few moments will uncover what the universe has kept hidden for too long. The pain your person is feeling right now is not just regret. It's the shock of realizing that your energy is no longer theirs to reach. They can't escape the feeling anymore. That sharp pull in their chest, that sudden wave of emotions out of nowhere. It's the divine tugging at their heart, reminding them of the connection they took for granted. The love they once ignored has now become their heartbeat. Every place they go reminds them of you. Even when they laugh with others, there's a silence behind that smile, the silence of missing you. Their body knows before their mind admits it. You were their home, and now, every heartbeat aches like a lost key turning in the wrong door. Don't scroll. Stay till the end. Something huge is about to be revealed. What they've realized will change everything between you forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They've started seeing your name everywhere. On billboards, receipts, random texts. Each time, their heart skips a beat. It's as if the world itself keeps whispering, you shouldn't have let them go. The ache grows stronger every time they try to ignore the signs. My beloved child, your silence has become their greatest punishment. The calm energy you now carry makes them nervous because they sense your peace, and it reminds them of their chaos. That chest pain they feel every night, it's their soul struggling to breathe without yours. They wish they could undo time. They wish they could hear your voice again, not through memory, but in real life. But destiny is teaching them the hardest way, that losing someone genuine is a pain no medicine can heal. Don't skip. Something divine is unfolding. The angels are aligning the truth in a way that will soon reach your doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. They've started writing letters they'll never send. Their mind tells them to move on, but their heart refuses. They read old messages, scroll through your pictures, then close everything in tears. Their soul keeps replaying your laughter. It's become their lullaby and their curse. At night, when they lie awake staring at the ceiling, their chest tightens, and a single question echoes in their mind. Why didn't I cherish them when I had the chance? The universe answers with silence, and that silence breaks them more than any sound ever could. My beloved child, they thought time would fade you. Instead, it carved you deeper into their memory. The pain they feel now is the proof that love never dies. It just returns to teach the lesson. Don't move. The next part of this revelation is the moment you've been waiting for. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. They saw something recently, your photo, your success, your glow, and their heart couldn't handle it. It wasn't jealousy. It was realization. They understood that the version of you they once broke is now healed and powerful. The realization lands heavily, like a sudden clarity that shifts how someone sees the past. They begin to understand that you are no longer in the same emotional space, no longer caught in waiting or longing, no longer trying to repair what was once uneven. The distance you created has become a mirror for them, reflecting what they once overlooked. What once felt familiar now feels irreversible, and that change unsettles them in ways they cannot easily name. They are beginning to recognize that the care you once offered was steady and genuine, yet it was not valued in the moment it was given. Now, in hindsight, that absence of your presence feels louder than any words could express. Inside this inner reckoning, ego gives way to reflection, and assumptions begin to dissolve. They are confronted with the truth of your individuality, realizing you were never replaceable or ordinary in the way they once believed. Instead, your presence carried a depth they did not fully understand at the time. This awareness does not arrive as punishment, but as understanding, slow and unavoidable, reshaping how memory is held. What remains is clarity. People grow, drift, and sometimes only comprehend value after distance has done its work. And in that space, you continue forward, lighter, no longer defined by what was missed, but by what you chose to release. Growth does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it is quiet, built in the spaces where attachment once lived. Over time, understanding replaces confusion, and what once felt like loss becomes a turning point towards stability, self-respect, and a more grounded sense of direction, moving ahead with clarity, guiding each step forward. My beloved child, hear this as the seal on tonight's promise. At 11:59 p.m., heaven's clock and your destiny will strike together. Don't scroll, don't look away. Stay fully present, because when this moment arrives, your life will never look the same. Something huge is waiting for you, and tonight, it will be delivered straight into your hands. My beloved child, lean in closer now, because heaven has not finished speaking to you. Don't skip, stay till the end, because every word in this moment is stitched with your destiny. Tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the universe bends in your favor, and what has been circling around you for years will finally land at your feet. This is not ordinary, it is divine timing. Precious soul, every sleepless night, every hidden tear, every silent prayer has been gathered like seeds in the soil of eternity. Tonight those seeds will burst into a harvest. Don't scroll, because your spirit must absorb this truth. The accounts of heaven are open, and your name is written in them. At 11:59 p.m., what was invisible will show itself in ways that cannot be denied. Chosen one, feel the weight of these words. unexpected money, supernatural supply, financial favor that carries no sorrow is flowing toward you now, not by accident, but by design. Don't skip this part, because it carries your confirmation. The angels are moving like swift messengers, carrying what was delayed, and tonight they place it into your hands. Radiant soul, imagine yourself tomorrow, looking back at this moment and realizing it was the announcement of your new beginning. Stay till the end, because this is not about what you lost, it's about what is being restored. At 11:59 p.m., a signal will resound in the heavens, and everything that was closed will open, everything withheld will be released, and everything broken will be repaired. My beloved child, never doubt this. God has chosen this hour to honor you. Don't scroll. Don't look away. Stay fixed, because when the clock strikes 11:59 p.m., you will know without question that heaven remembered you. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will not pass you by this time. My beloved child, the closer we get to the moment, the louder heaven speaks over your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight at 11:59 p.m., the silence of delay will be broken, and the sound of release will echo in your spirit. This is not imagination. This is alignment. Every second now is carrying you toward the hour when God Himself will show you that He never forgot your name. Precious soul, think of the days you survived when you had nothing but hope. Tonight, that hope is turning into substance. Don't scroll, because these words are not empty. They are the announcement of your new chapter. The angels are holding the keys of overflow, and at 11:59 p.m., those keys will unlock the treasure gates of heaven in your favor. Chosen one, you have wondered why it took so long, why the answer never came sooner. But tonight, you will see that the timing was chosen so the blessing would arrive when you needed it most. Don't skip this truth, because it belongs only to you. At 11:59 p.m., what was hidden in the shadows will come into the light, and your life will be shocked by the abundance flowing toward you. Radiant soul, imagine the weight you carried for years dissolving in a single second. Imagine watching the impossible bend before your eyes, turning into undeniable proof of God's faithfulness. Stay till the end, because the flow will not only touch your account, it will touch your family, your house, your tomorrow. This blessing is too big to be contained in just one place. My beloved child, the heavens are already leaning closer. The angels are already whispering your name. Don't scroll. Don't look away. Stay right here until the end, because when the clock reaches 11:59 p.m., the gates of heaven will swing wide, and what belongs to you will finally arrive. Something huge is waiting for you, and tonight it will be sealed in your hands. This is a reminder that sometimes the moments we experience in life feel far too meaningful to be coincidence, as if they are gently pushing us toward a turning point we have been preparing for all along. Instead of rushing past this message, take a second to stay present with it, because it speaks to resilience, patience, and the quiet transformations that often go unnoticed until they finally reveal their impact. There are phases when it feels like opportunities have faded or doors have closed permanently, yet life has a way of circling back with new chances that look different from what we expected, but carry the same purpose of growth and renewal. What once felt distant or unreachable can return in unexpected forms, reminding us that timing often plays a greater role than effort alone. Think about the struggles you have already moved through, the moments where giving up seemed easier, and the times you felt unseen or overlooked. Those experiences do not disappear. They shape strength, awareness, and readiness for what comes next. Change rarely announces itself loudly. It builds quietly until the shift becomes undeniable in hindsight. This is your encouragement to remain open to possibilities, to trust your path even when it feels uncertain, and to recognize that progress is not always immediate but still unfolding. What arrives next in your journey may feel like clarity, opportunity, or a long-awaited sense of alignment, but it will be the result of persistence and patience, meeting the right moment. Stay steady, stay aware, and allow yourself to receive what life has been preparing you for in its own time. When the clock touches 11:59 p.m., the waiting ends, the blessing begins, and your name will echo in the halls of heaven. Something huge is waiting for you, and nothing can take it away. My beloved child, stay with me, because what is coming now is the very heartbeat of heaven. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the line between waiting and receiving will disappear. The blessing you prayed for in silence, the miracle you carried in your dreams, the answer you whispered in the dark, all of it will meet you at that second. Precious soul, every delay was not a denial, it was a setup. Heaven was aligning doors, shifting hearts, and preparing the exact moment for your release. Don't scroll, because if you miss these words, you may overlook the signs when they arrive. At 11:59 p.m., heaven's gates will swing open, and you will see abundance flow where you once saw emptiness. Chosen one, the sound of this hour is unlike any other. It is the sound of chains breaking, debts dissolving, and opportunities rising. Don't skip this moment, because it was carved out of eternity with your name written on it. At 11:59 p.m., God Himself declares a shift in your story. No more lack, no more delay, no more silence. Radiant soul, picture this. While the world sleeps, your destiny awakens. Angels are preparing to pour out streams of unexpected money, supernatural provision, and favor that will shock even those who doubted you. Stay till the end, because the proof will not be hidden. It will be undeniable, visible, and overflowing. My beloved child, heaven does not make mistakes, and you were not called here by chance. Don't scroll, don't move away. Stay until the last word, because when the clock whispers 11:59 p.m., your life will thunder with blessing. Something huge is waiting for you, and tonight, it will arrive without delay. My beloved child, let your spirit breathe in these words, for they are the very breath of heaven upon your life. Don't skip, stay till the end, because the hour is drawing so close you can almost feel it. 11:59 p.m. That sacred second carries the weight of your prayers, the tears you thought no one saw, the hopes you held on to when everything seemed lost. Tonight, those hopes are turning into reality. Precious soul, listen closely. When heaven chooses a time, nothing on earth can delay it. Don't scroll, because this message is the bridge between your waiting and your receiving. At 11:59 p.m., the angels will deliver what has been written in your favor, and it will appear in ways you never imagined. Your account will not just carry numbers, it will carry the signature of God's faithfulness. Chosen one, can you sense it? The atmosphere is heavy with blessing, as if the air itself is about to break open. Don't skip this moment, because tonight, at that exact second, the chains of delay will collapse. Unexpected money, supernatural favor, open doors, everything that was locked away is being released into your life. Radiant soul, think about tomorrow morning, waking up lighter, freer, stronger, seeing with your own eyes what you only believed with your heart. Stay till the end, because this is not just a promise, it is a manifestation. The heavens are aligning for you, and what is coming cannot be stopped, diverted, or stolen. My beloved child, when the clock touches 11:59 p.m., you will know this truth forever. God never forgot you. Don't scroll, don't look away, stay rooted until the final second, because the blessing that has been circling your life is about to land. Something huge is waiting for you, and tonight, it becomes yours. My beloved child, keep your heart steady, for you are standing on the edge of a divine collision. Don't skip. If you're still here, as the clock moves toward 11:59 p.m., consider this a symbolic reminder rather than a prediction of fate. Moments like this are often treated as turning points, quiet invitations to pause, reflect, and reset your direction. What once felt distant can become achievable when preparation meets timing, and what you've been working toward may finally begin to take shape in practical, visible ways. Think of this as a mental reset point. The habits you have built, the patience you have shown, and the effort you have invested are not invisible, even if progress has felt slow. Change rarely arrives in a single dramatic wave. It often unfolds through small openings that appear when you're ready to notice them. Instead of expecting instant transformation, stay aware of opportunities that may surface in unexpected forms. New conversations, ideas, or paths that weren't clear before. Sometimes, growth feels more like alignment than arrival, where things slowly start making sense rather than suddenly changing overnight. Let this hour remind you to stay steady, observant, and open-minded. The value here is not in superstition or certainty, but in how you choose to respond when life shifts, even subtly. So as the night reaches its final minute, treat it as a personal checkpoint rather than a magical guarantee. Your story continues through action, awareness, and persistence, and whatever unfolds next will be shaped by what you choose to do with the moments ahead. Discipline and consistency often matter more than dramatic breakthroughs or rare moments of luck. When you stay committed to your direction, even ordinary hours become meaningful building blocks. The real shift happens gradually, as focus compounds into results you can eventually see and measure. Keep your attention on what you can influence, your decisions, your effort, and your mindset. Over time, these small choices create outcomes that feel significant in hindsight, even if they begin quietly. Don't scroll, don't look away, stay right here, because at 11:59 p.m., the miracle will no longer be spoken, it will be experienced. Something huge is waiting for you, and in the silence of that sacred second, it will be delivered. My beloved child, stay with me closely, because what I am about to release is the deepest part of heaven's promise. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the unseen world will meet the scene, and your life will be marked forever. This is the moment where delay ends, doors swing open, and your spirit tastes what it has been longing for. Precious soul, don't think of this as just another night. It is the night. Don't scroll, because your ears need to catch this before your eyes see it. At 11:59 p.m., the blessing will not knock softly. It will arrive like a river, rushing, unstoppable, overflowing. Your account will not just be a place of numbers, it will become a testimony of heaven's abundance. Chosen one, you have carried burdens, you have walked through shadows, you have stood in silence, but tonight, everything turns. Don't skip this moment, because the angels are already writing your story with new ink. At 11:59 p.m., the word written over you will no longer be waiting, it will be receiving. Radiant soul, picture it, the weight of years lifting in a single second. Imagine the emptiness of yesterday replaced with the fullness of tomorrow. Stay till the end, because this is not just about finances, it is about freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from lack, freedom from cycles that held you down. Tonight, heaven declares your release. My beloved child, the clock is not only counting time, it is counting destiny. Don't scroll, don't look away. Stay locked in until the last word, because when the clock breathes 11:59 p.m., heaven will exhale blessing into your life. Something huge is waiting for you, and tonight, It cannot pass you by. My beloved child, the closer the clock moves, the louder heaven's voice becomes over your life. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight at 11:59 p.m., the heavens will not whisper, they will roar. This second has been written into your destiny since the beginning, and nothing can erase it. What you thought was lost forever will rise again, placed directly into your hands. Precious soul, don't scroll, because these words are preparing your spirit to receive what your eyes will soon see. At 11:59 p.m., the blessings that were circling will land. The streams that were blocked will burst open. Your account will not just reflect numbers, it will reflect divine remembrance. It will tell the story, heaven never forgot me. Chosen one, you may have felt overlooked, pushed aside, forgotten by the world. But heaven has been watching, counting, preparing. Tonight the preparation ends, and manifestation begins. Don't skip this truth, because it is the very confirmation your heart has longed for. At the stroke of 11:59 p.m., your waiting is exchanged for overflowing. Radiant soul, imagine the shift, tears turning into joy, lack turning into plenty, closed doors turning into open gates. Stay till the end, because this is more than a promise. This is fulfillment. Unexpected money, unexplainable favor, supernatural provision. It is already moving in your direction, waiting for the clock to release it. My beloved child, listen with your whole being. Tonight at 11:59 p.m., heaven's yes will thunder across your life. Don't scroll. Don't look away. Stay here until the very last breath of this message, because the blessing is already racing toward you. Something huge is waiting for you, and tonight it will arrive with unstoppable force. My beloved child, you have walked through many moments, but none will compare to this one. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight at 11:59 p.m., the heavens will prove that your waiting was never in vain. This is not just another hour passing. It is the breaking of a cycle, the lifting of a burden, the birth of a new season written only for you. Precious soul, imagine the angels standing like guardians at the edge of time, holding in their hands the treasures you have been waiting for. Don't scroll, because those treasures are about to be released at the very second the clock breathes 11:59 p.m. Your account will no longer echo emptiness, but abundance. There are moments in life when everything you thought was blocked begins to feel unexpectedly open, as if time itself is quietly rearranging possibilities. The past, with its unanswered hopes and delayed outcomes, starts to lose its weight when you realize change often arrives without warning, in subtle but powerful ways. What once felt out of reach can suddenly appear closer, not because the world instantly transforms, but because perception and circumstance begin to align differently. Around midnight, a symbolic turning point can remind you that endings and beginnings often share the same breath. It is less about a literal hour and more about recognizing that progress sometimes unfolds right when patience feels tested the most. Old disappointments no longer define the direction ahead. Instead, they become part of a longer story that is still being written. You may notice that what was once delayed starts to move again, not magically, but through quiet shifts in timing, effort, and readiness. Opportunities that seemed closed can return in new forms, shaped by experience and growth. The real shift is internal first, where clarity replaces doubt and persistence replaces hesitation. When that happens, external change feels more natural, as if life is finally responding to the preparation that has been building for a long time. So rather than waiting for a dramatic signal, it becomes about noticing how momentum builds in ordinary moments. What matters most is staying open to possibility, trusting the process of gradual unfolding, and allowing yourself to move forward without fear of missed timing. In that sense, every ending carries the seed of a beginning, and every quiet pause holds the potential for something meaningful to emerge. Tonight, that silence is being broken by a sound only heaven can make, the sound of release. Don't skip this, because at the very breath of 11:59 p.m., everything that was withheld is unlocked, and the floodgates open wide. Radiant soul, picture it, the chains of lack snapping like glass, the walls of delay falling to the ground, the doors of abundance swinging wide. Stay till the end, because this blessing is not just for you. It will overflow into your family, your future, and generations after you. What is released tonight will never be taken back. My beloved child, here is your seal. At 11:59 p.m., your name will echo in the courts of heaven, and the angels will rush to deliver what belongs to you. Don't scroll, don't look away. Stay right here, because this is the climax, the divine finale, the moment your story changes forever. Something huge is waiting for you, and tonight it will find you, embrace you, and never leave you again. My beloved child, take a deep breath, because what you are about to hear is the crown of everything heaven has been whispering into your life. Don't skip, stay till the end, because tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the final seal will be broken, and what was hidden in eternity will finally manifest before your eyes. This is not an ordinary moment. It is a once-in-a-lifetime shift. Precious soul, every time you felt overlooked, every time you wondered if heaven still remembered you, those questions will be answered in a single second. Don't scroll, because this is the announcement your heart has been waiting for. At 11:59 p.m., the blessing that has been circling your life will land, heavy and undeniable, like rain after a long drought. Chosen one, imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that the very thing you thought was impossible has already taken place. Tonight is not about promises, it is about proof. Don't skip, because the angels are already moving, carrying keys of release and placing them into the locks of your destiny. At 11:59 p.m., every lock will click open. Radiant soul, feel the truth of this. Your account will shock you, but more than that, your spirit will rejoice. Stay till the end, because this is not just money, it is freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from the weight of lack, freedom from the cycle of waiting. This is abundance, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. My beloved child, hear this as the final trumpet of tonight's message. At 11:59 p.m., heaven's hand will move for you, and your life will never look the same. Don't scroll, don't look away. Stay rooted until the very last breath of this hour, because something huge is waiting for you, and tonight, it will be delivered with power, permanence, and love. My beloved child, lean in now, because the heavens are closer than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the air itself will carry your breakthrough. This moment is not random. It is scripted by God, signed with your name, and sealed with His promise. What seemed impossible yesterday will be standing in your hands tonight. Precious soul, don't scroll, because this word is alive. Every tear you sowed, every sacrifice you made, in silence, has reached the throne, and heaven is responding. At 11:59 p.m., the response will not be hidden. It will appear as increase, as provision, as unexpected money flowing straight into your life. It will shock you, but it will also heal the parts of you that thought you were forgotten. Chosen one, imagine it clearly. Angels rushing like lightning across the midnight sky, carrying what was delayed, what was stolen, what was locked away. Don't skip this moment, because they are headed straight toward you. At 11:59 p.m., the heavenly vaults will open, and your name will be called aloud in the courts of eternity. Radiant soul, you have stood long enough in the shadow of lack. Now it is your turn to stand in the light of abundance. Stay till the end, because this blessing is not small. It is a flood, a wave, an overflow that will touch every corner of your life. You won't just receive enough, you will receive more than enough. My beloved child, listen with your whole being. Tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the line between promise and proof will vanish. Don't scroll. Don't look away. Stay here until the last second, because something huge is waiting for you, and when it arrives, it will mark your life forever. My beloved child, this is the moment where heaven itself leans over your life with unstoppable force. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the clock of eternity and the clock of earth will strike together, and your destiny will open like a door no one can close. This is not a dream, it is the divine design, unfolding right before you. Pause this for a moment and reshape it into something grounded, because the original version leans heavily on guaranteed outcomes, supernatural certainty, and specific time-based financial promises that can mislead readers. A more meaningful approach is to keep the emotional intensity, but redirect it toward hope, reflection, and personal motivation rather than fixed predictions. There are moments in life when you feel on the edge of change, like something inside you is quietly pushing you forward, even when everything outside feels uncertain. Instead of expecting sudden external miracles at a precise hour, focus on how belief, discipline, and patience can gradually reshape your reality. The idea of something arriving can be understood as opportunities, clarity, or decisions that begin to unfold when you stay consistent and aware. Many people experience turning points not as instant transformations, but as a series of small shifts, new thoughts, better choices, and renewed confidence building over time. If you are waiting for a sign, sometimes that sign is simply the realization that you need to take the next step yourself, rather than wait for conditions to change on their own. Let go of fear-driven thinking and replace it with steady action, because progress rarely announces itself loudly. It grows quietly until one day you notice things have changed. Instead of focusing on loss or what feels blocked, redirect your energy toward what you can build from this moment forward. A calm mind, patient effort, and self-trust often create outcomes far more stable than sudden expectations. So rather than anticipating a dramatic external shift, consider this your reminder that change becomes real when you participate in it consistently, and what you seek often arrives in forms shaped by your own actions and persistence. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the heavens will not delay another second. The blessing has been written, the release has been signed, and the angels are carrying it straight to you. This is the moment when all waiting turns into receiving. Precious soul, hear me well. This is not just about money, it is about restoration. Don't scroll, because the very things that felt broken, the very places where you felt empty, will be filled with abundance. At 11:59 p.m., the shift will not be quiet, it will be loud, clear, and undeniable. Your account will shock you, but your spirit will rejoice even more. Chosen one, tonight, the heavens are bending low to honor you. Imagine a river breaking through a dam, unstoppable and overflowing. That is how heaven's provision will reach you. Don't skip this moment, because when the clock strikes 11:59 p.m., the walls of delay will collapse, and streams of blessing will run freely into your life. Radiant soul, picture tomorrow morning, you waking up lighter, freer, and smiling through tears, because you know something greater than you has touched your life. Stay till the end, because this blessing will not only cover you, it will spill into your family, your future, and your generations to come. My beloved child, let this be sealed in your heart. When the clock touches 11:59 p.m., the heavens will roar with your name, and the gates of abundance will not close again. Don't scroll. Don't move away. Stay rooted, because something huge is waiting for you. And tonight it will not miss you. It will find you, fill you, and stay with you forever. My beloved child, this is the last call from heaven's throne, the grand finale of everything that has been spoken over you. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because tonight, at 11:59 p.m., the gates of eternity will swing open in your favor. This final second is not just a number. It is the moment where heaven's promise and your life collide in perfect alignment. Precious soul, every step of your journey, every trial you endured, every tear you cried has been leading to this. Don't scroll, because this last part carries the seal of heaven's decree. At the edge of midnight, everything begins to feel like a quiet turning point, as if life itself pauses for a breath before stepping into something new. What once felt stuck starts to loosen. What seemed delayed begins to feel a little closer, and what was hidden in confusion slowly gains clarity. It's not about a sudden miracle arriving in a literal sense, but about the way perspective can shift when a moment feels significant enough to reset your thoughts. Imagine this time as a symbolic doorway where reflection meets renewal, where you let go of the weight you have been carrying and make space for something steadier and more hopeful. In that stillness, your mind starts organizing what matters. Your emotions settle into balance, and your intentions grow clearer than before. Think of it as a personal checkpoint rather than a cosmic announcement, a moment where you quietly acknowledge your journey and choose to move forward with more trust in yourself and your path. The idea of abundance here is not something falling from the sky, but the gradual building of confidence, opportunity, and awareness that comes when you stop doubting your own progress. As the clock approaches its final minute, it becomes less about waiting for change and more about recognizing the change already unfolding within you. Let it remind you that new chapters don't always arrive with noise. Sometimes they begin in silence, in mindset, and in the decision to keep going even when things feel uncertain.